you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Dude, my landscaper did a no-show.
Whoa, hold on. What was that?
My landscaper did a no-show.
Yeah.
And we're doing photography. And sometimes when you're a real estate agent, you just got to man the cannon.
You gotta man the canyon.
Man the cannon, not canyon. we take the cannon.
We take the
canyon.
So what is the deal with this home here? Okay. So today what we're gonna be talking about is this. When we get a brand new listing, we're gonna walk through the process with my man here, Matt Shield, SEAL Team 6, right?
Who, incidentally, I'm scruffy today.
Yeah, normally Matt doesn't dress like this. However, he did have to do the landscaping, right? Because the landscaping was...
The landscaper...
What happened with that?
He thought he may have had COVID, and this was all supposed to be blown out, and it wasn't. So I came here to blow it out, so the front picture looks nicer. And it looks good anyway, but there was a lot of leaves here earlier.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. The first thing that you do when you get a listing, walk us through this whole process, basically.
Okay, so first thing is you come look at the home.
Okay.
When you take the listing, and then you give like a staging plan and a punch list of things that need to be done to the home to maximize how much money you're going to get out of it when you sell it.
Yeah.
Now, some things you can do small things that don't cost any money.
Yeah.
Some things you have to spend money, and you only spend money if you're going to make more money because of it.
That's actually a good point. So on this particular listing, is the owners putting any money into this deal?
Yeah, we paid, I had my cleaners come over, that was $450.
Yeah.
The landscaper was supposed to be here, but he didn't show. So that's still,
that's the reason why we got that footage of him blowing.
That's still going to happen.
Yes.
And what needs to happen is there's 2 blueberry trees that are dead in the backyard. Yeah. So it was going to be like 300 to put in a couple new trees and clean this up. It looks good anyway. And then we did some minor touch-ups just to make the home look more beautiful and move-in ready.
You know what's irritating me here? Let's put this down. Let's get the nice visual on here. We're gonna tuck this down right here. Because this guy's a playboy.
I'm not a playboy.
Please. There we go.
Please. Please.
This is the life of a real estate agent. You're constantly
I just wanted to
calls,
verbally communicate to you.
Life of a real estate agent.
It's silly to
this
like
is your
counter a
lifeline
counter.
Right,
but
this right here has made me
my client
millions of dollars.
Wanted to pay 50K extra from 1.3, and I just wanted to verbally communicate that to you because we really would like a counter of sorts, and we had a conversation.
So they go 1,350,000?
Yes.
Okay, because that's what your 50K, your 1,220 loan amount, and 80K down payment actually comes to. When I add it up, it's actually 1,350,000. I added twice, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, that was fortunate.
Yes, I don't do that. I'll pick up the phone, I'll call, I'll talk, I'll do all that first.
Well, Cheryl, I can promise you one thing. If you pick up the phone and call me, I will give you good phone back.
Whatever my sellers decide, it would be a pleasure to work with you. You've got a great sense of humor.
I hope we can make this happen, Cheryl. My clients will be tickled pink.
That would be wonderful. I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Look at that. True closer, dog.
Well,
are you going to get the deal?
I think I'm going to get the deal. It's 1.35 million.
Damn, 1.35 million. Ooh, that's a big chunk of change right there.
It'll be a happy client if it happens.
There you go. Hey, where were we?
Okay, sorry.
Before we were
Sorry, just let me do something that makes me money. So when you look in the MLS, some bad realtors use their cell phones to take pictures. It's sad.
They're taking it, you can like see themselves.
I know, like hello. It's like creepy.
And what's crazy is like some of these agents will do like $900,000 listings and they'll use those kind of photographers.
It's criminal.
Themselves, like this.
It's criminal. And so my architectural photographer, use him for, he's amazing. He photographed like the Reagan Museum. Like he's legit. And so it's not cheap, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because the job of the photography is to have pretty pictures, to excite eyeballs, to make clicks, to put feet on the doorstep.
So that's like one of the most important things, because nowadays when it comes to marketing, the first thing that people do is literally just go online to start to look at properties, and the photography is like the most important thing. This mother. So what I was getting back to is that photography is like the most important thing because like 95% of the people, the first thing they're going to do is jump online, and that's the first thing they're going to look at. So if you don't have a professional photographer that uses the right lens, right, that doesn't know what they're doing, you're going to run into some issues, because that's the first thing that's going to happen is they look at the photos, they're very interested, and that's what drives them to the property. Why didn't you wash this dude's car right here, dude?
Dude, I'm not a full service car wash.
Well,
I'm a real estate professional.
okay. Well, let's not say that, because here's the thing.
I would do whatever.
As a real estate agent, this is what I've noticed by doing this for so many years. You pretty much specialize in everything. I've done landscaping myself, irrigation, right? But one of the most important things that I've done was become a psychologist.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, where sometimes you got to talk people off the edge or calm them down? They get like emotionally involved in these deals.
It's having intuition and good communication is like, that sets you head and shoulders above other people. But every time is different. Every time is different. You got to do what you got to do.
Gotcha. So now we got the photographer here. He's taking pictures. Also, you're going to do like what, that 3D tour, right?
Yeah.
As well.
So a 3D Matterport tour, where that's separate. It's a 3D Matterport camera. So you create a virtual tour so you can virtually walk around the home, and that's super important for out-of-state buyers.
Yeah.
And what the other thing that's really important about that is if you're a seller and you have tons of people coming over, but then there's something a bit wonky with the layout, or the buyer doesn't like the layout, if they have the 3D Matterport tour, you're going to save on showings, because they can do the virtual tour themselves and they can scratch your home, and then your seller doesn't have to be bothered with having like looky-loos come over.
You know what, that actually makes sense.
But I mean, more showings the better, but we just need that right buyer to come through.
Oh, you know what? One thing we didn't mention is, where are we at?
Oh, this is Lake Las Vegas. So really unique community, mostly second homes, luxurious resort community. There's a really gorgeous fake lake over there that's amazing. And it's just a beautiful spot that's super chill, and it's only like 20 minutes to the airport, and it's in Henderson, and it's just really chill and luxurious.
There's one thing I want to mention too is this location, they have a really nice clubhouse that you need to go check out. I think they got what, like tennis, pickleball, gym.
There's golf courses as well. It's a really gorgeous place.
Yeah.
So Chakits, check out the crib, the new listing.
Whoa! All right, so how many square feet is this home? Bedrooms, bathrooms? Give me all the bells and whistles of this thing.
Okay, so it's approximately 3,300 square feet. There's a master bedroom and 2 bedrooms here.
Okay.
And then there's a casita / bedroom upstairs. So in total, there's 4 bedrooms.
Is that where the mistress goes?
I don't know. I mean, it depends if you have a mistress and what's going on. To be like politically correct, it might be your dude.
Ooh.
Right?
Not for me.
Not necessarily your mistress.
Yes, but that is an option.
Maybe.
Gotcha. All right, let's go take a look, man. What do we got? An office over there? What's going on?
Okay, so coming in, we mustn't interfere with John doing his photography.
Okay, yeah, so they're doing...
Here's an office.
Okay.
An office. It seems at the moment that most of my clients seem to love whiskey.
Damn.
This is a cool collection. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? You know?
This would be like a good thumbnail like this.
No, so anyway.
I'm like, ah!
It's pretty cool. So this room here is like a side room office. And then here we have a formal area, I guess.
Yeah.
My client loves hunting and is very outdoorsy, so you can kind of see that like rustic, natural feel. And then
I do like this courtyard though right here, dude. This is pretty dope, dude.
So let me show you the courtyard. So we have a courtyard here. It's nice with the lights on at night.
I noticed it's more cool.
It is cool. I mean, this home was built by Pardy. This is was a luxury brand home, and my client bought it new.
This reminds me of like a Spanish colonial style.
Tuscan.
Yeah. This is pretty dope, dude.
Tuscan. It is cool.
Is it Tuscan? Okay.
It's cool. Do you know if I mean, I wouldn't do this because my home's nice, but I think it would be really cool if you put a hot tub in here in the ground, and it'll be like your private like hot tub.
Yeah, but when
let's not interfere with John here.
All right, let's go.
So I just want to quickly show you up here. If it's open, I hope. So.
Oh, so you got a full bathroom in there.
Full bathroom in here. Check this out.
Let's get some lights going on here. Oh, it's got its own air conditioning
Yeah.
unit. So I guess who would come here? I guess who would stay here, like the older kids and basically
I don't
privacy?
know. I mean, it could be an office. It could be older kids.
Because you literally got to go through the main house to get to this.
So it's. I mean, it's not. I mean, what would be more functional if you had a casita or a space like this? Is if you had separate access around the side of the home.
Yeah, like if you had something like along
like
here.
If,
that'd be kind of cool.
You know, but obviously the property line's there. But if you had access on the side, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But this is still cool.
No, it is.
You know, but we're just thinking above and beyond.
Like if I was a young kid, man, like
you
19,
want to be
like,
able to sneak in.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to be able to sneak out and sneak in.
Damn, look at this stonework, son.
Yeah, I mean, this was original.
Like, yeah, that ain't nothing. Yeah.
It was original. Look, this is nice for brekkie. Have a little bit of brekkie here.
Nice little round peninsula.
Breakfast.
That's pretty dope.
Awesome fridge. That came with the home.
Built-in.
Yep. And then these cabinets are freezer, fridge. This is included, obviously.
Yeah.
You see my guy's a hunter.
Oh, yeah, he is a hunter.
He's a hunter, dude. He is a hunter.
Yeah.
This is all organic.
Well, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's nice. And then these are decorative cabinets up here.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And gourmet grill.
Love this cook countertop
That's
right
a
here.
serious culinary platform.
Yeah. Look at that monogram.
Mm-hmm. So this is a luxury home.
Because of the grill?
No, it's all luxury. It's all luxury. Because of the grill.
All right, let's go look at this backyard.
Okay, the backyard area. So, that faces west.
Okay.
Okay, it's important in Vegas to have shade, really important. And this area here, during the recession, it was a golf course that failed. Now it's designated a public green area. So it's not a golf course.
It's like a green belt, basically.
But it's maintained green. You
That
don't
looks yellow to me.
It's Vegas, it's a desert. And in the winter, the grass changes to yellow. It's normal.
Yeah.
So then on the other side of there is the strip. Unfortunately, we don't have a full strip view. But like some homes a bit further up have a strip view. But nonetheless, it's a nice backyard. You want to have, we got some AstroTurf here, which is good. It's easier because it's low maintenance, doesn't use water.
Yeah.
And I've got to tidy this up a little bit for the photographer. But what you want to do is you want to have some basic shrubbery. And you just want to have a guy come over once a week or 2 weeks, give it a little trim and blow. And you've got super low maintenance living.
You know what I like about this backyard? They're using the view fencing. So it gives the appearance where it's more
private.
open. Yeah.
Oh, the other thing here, which is, I always warn people, right? If you've got a little pooch, right, like about that big, you got to be careful because there's coyotes around here, and they make good Scooby snacks. So you'll
Scooby
see.
snacks.
I call them Scooby snacks. So here's the thing, though, is that you'll see coyotes and jackrabbits back here, and sometimes you'll see the bighorn sheep.
Oh, there you go, bighorn sheep.
You know, it's always good when you got the bighorn.
You know when this was like pretty much all.
So yeah, it's nice. There's barbie area here, outdoor barbie.
Oh damn! Look at this grill, son.
You can put some shrimps on the barbie. This home is tip top and ready to go for the right person. And we also, with our office, Simply Vegas, we sell the third most real estate in all of Nevada. And we have an internal network. So many times we sell the homes even without putting them on the market. Because we've got thousands and thousands of buyers. And I mean, our office helps over 4,200 families a year.
Gotcha.
You know?
Now, as far as like listing the property, right? Like, how do you know what to list the property at? And how do you have that conversation with that seller? Because sometimes sellers, they think their property is more than what it's worth. And I'm guilty of that with my personal stuff too as well.
Yeah, of course.
So how do you do the Jedi mind trick?
Okay,
this is how it works.
No. There is no Jedi mind trick. What analogy can I use? Okay.
Well, basically it comes down to educating the clients, obviously.
So you can list your home for whatever you want. It's a free country. But I say if you're the highest bidder on your own home because you think it's worth so much, then you're just wasting your time.
Then you should buy it.
Exactly. Sell it to yourself and I won't take a commission.
Yeah.
Like, no. So here's the thing. It's all grounded in reality.
Yeah.
If I have a seller that's completely unrealistic, like I don't need to sell your home, and I'm not going to. If you want to sell it, if you think it's worth 150K more than what it is, and you don't see the data, and then I can't help you.
Yeah.
And so you better use someone else. Maybe one of the other monkeys that just wants to have a listing, and then they'll take the listing, and if it's not gonna, if they're not realistic on value, then it'll never sell.
Now let's go back. When you say the other monkeys, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to someone that
He's just playing around too.
I
guys.
am. I
Okay,
love
relax.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so what I'm saying is that sometimes the best thing you can do as an agent is to deliver bad news fast and always be blunt and honest.
Yeah.
And some agents will take a listing that's maybe 150, 200 grand, like it's ridiculous. And they tell the seller what they want to hear so they can sign the contract.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the hard reality of the situation is my role is just to be a conduit of truth and efficiency. And listing a home, the way I tell my clients, it's like this. A real estate transaction when you're listing a home, it's kind of like having a boat and going sailing, right? First of all, we make the boat and we take pictures of the boat, and the house is the boat, and we make it amazing. And then the sails and the wind can change, and we can adjust the sails and the rudder. So what does that mean? It means that, like, if we present everything amazingly and have amazing marketing and like get the home prepared, and then we put the boat to sea, we take it to market, then we can adjust our strategy by maybe lowering the price a bit, or like access, or I don't know if the analogy is even making any sense.
That analogy was just way too long.
Yeah,
Basically, what
too
it comes
much.
down to is you're going to
Basically,
educate your clients, show them the
yeah.
comps, and say, hey, look, if you want to sell in this many days, this is where you need to be with the listing. Okay.
Do you want to forget about that analogy? Homes are selling average days on market in here that are priced fairly, around about 30 days.
Okay.
We're pricing this fairly, but my job is to set a record.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to price it to sell. I'm going to price it to set a record.
Gotcha.
But the thing is, you never know what's going to happen until you go to market.
Gotcha.
So I would be grateful, and if we put this home into contract within 30 days, I think that's achievable. People forget, right, that real estate's hard, and at the moment we're in an unusual market where we only have a 1.7 month supply of homes, and we have people moving here from California in droves, or from all over for various reasons. In a normal market, homes could take like 90 days to sell, even longer. But like, I think we've got a good shot at setting a record and getting this done swiftly.
Cool. So,
Chakits, mate.
yeah.
It's been fun. It's been real. I'm not sure if it's been real fun. You gonna buy this house?
Not really.
Well, get the fuck out.
Well, what the?